is a presentation of Main Street Media, your source for news, sports, and information on Main Street in Middle Tennessee.
All right, everybody, good Friday. Welcome into another wonderful edition of Mornings on Main Street. It's cold out there, a big change from yesterday at this time when it was raining and about 100 degrees. There's like a 40-degree temperature swap. This morning it was 25 when I was coming in. So there it is. Welcome to February 18th, 2022. As we get you off and running, the weekend is here, and next thing you know, it'll be springtime and summer will be here, and we'll all be happy again. So welcome in to the show. Lots to get to today on the show on this Friday as we get you, again, like I said, get you ready for the weekend, things that are going on. A lot of fun, big packed show for you today. We're going to take you all over the place with some cool things that are happening that you need to know about. Let's bring in our good friend, the intern, as we do every morning at this time. Hey, buddy.
Hey, man. How's it going?
You look like you are somewhere in Europe in a coffee shop.
No, I'm actually I'm scaling the Alps.
Oh, okay. How's it going over there?
It's not good. I didn't know. I guess I just didn't understand what scaling was because I can't do that. Can't climb it.
We'll get some skiing in there. I like the jacket you're wearing there. It must be cold over there.
No, it's just comfy. I'm really hot. Sweat.
Is that your nerve? Is it like your security blanket there?
Exactly. Can't get too close to me. You have to go through buttons and a zipper.
Well, I'm representing your high school today, so.
LH. Hey,
right.
Welcome to L is what we used to say.
Lebanon Blue Devils, you're so welcome. All right, intern, we're going to start off with this morning. Big news yesterday coming out. You're a huge Tennessee Titans fan.
Yes,
and the story coming out that, put this up here, that your stadium is getting, it's on the front page of Main Street, but I want to show you these pictures. Your stadium might be going bye-bye. What do you think about that?
What do you mean, like they're not gonna demolish it? I thought they were just gonna add on.
Well, the deal was that they thought upgrading the stadium would cost about $600 million.
Okay.
Then they realized that some of the windows on the outside, they don't make those anymore, and like the concrete's got to be replaced by steel. So that $600 million price tag allegedly is now about 1.3 billion. So they're thinking, why not just go ahead and build a whole new stadium?
So it's like if you total your car,
yeah,
it would be like way too much to get it fixed. Just get a new one.
Exactly. Say it's like, $27,000 to replace your car, but you get a new one for $30,000. What are you going to do?
Right.
You're doing right.
Is it going to be Nissan Stadium still though?
I don't know. Why don't you work that deal for us and figure it out?
Those beams I bet were built by LP Field.
It was actually Adelphia Coliseum back in the day.
No, it wasn't.
That was the first couple of years. Adelphia Coliseum was the title because the Titans play in a Coliseum. Adelphia was some company, some wireless telecommunications company that went out of business, and so LP stepped up. It was nothing for a while. Then LP stepped up to now Nissan Stadium. But here's the deal. Right. So you look at the stadium where the Rams played, right? The Super Bowl. That stadium was $5 billion. If you get closer down, the stadium where the Vegas played, Allegiant, that's $1.9 billion. So you build that. But here's the deal. If you live in Davidson County, and I'd get prepared for this because they're going to come after you. If this is not privately funded, if it's privately funded, I don't care. Mm-hmm. But if they're going to raise your property taxes to build the stadium, pass.
Is it going to be at the same? I'm not sure if you know, but is it going to be at the same spot right on the river? It's got to be. I just don't like this. I don't like it. Tell
It's
them
going to be. I mean, I don't know where would you put it downtown somewhere, obviously, because that's where it's been used to, and people seeing it and come by the interstate and
right.
all the good stuff. I mean, you're not going to put it out in the suburbs. It doesn't make sense. You want to get it down so people can filter downtown and all the hotels and all that's going on down there. Privately funded. I'm good with this. I'm totally good with it. But if they're going to raise property taxes in Nashville, pass. I mean, Bud Adams got an amazing deal from Nashville. And I get what happened. The Titans are here and all that stuff. But, there's still a lot of people that aren't football fans and don't want to pay for that. I love football, but I'm not paying for this stadium. Not at all.
What about maybe that means that they are expanding for a reason? World Cup.
Well, I think here's the deal. Don't build an 80,000 seat stadium. It's not going to happen. Build one that's like 55, put a dome on it, and you don't have to do the top level. That'd save you a couple $100 million.
Yeah.
I mean, if I had the druthers of going to a game or watching it on an 85-inch high-def TV, I'm watching it on a high-def TV, unless there's the Packers come to town. I want to go see them. But other than that, I know I'm a curmudgeon, but I'm different.
You a Packers fan?
No, I'm just saying. I like to see cool teams come to town.
We're a cool team. We're a great team.
Who's we?
The
Kulik family?
You said your stadium earlier, so I just was rolling.
No, if you're building your stadium.
No. I mean, I'm not, I'll talk to Amy.
And there's the article on the front page of the paper. City Titans open to building a new stadium. Nate Rao, Axios.com. First report of Thursday, Metro National Titans reps are meeting for all that. So you got to build one, so you can read about today, this morning in the edition of Main Street Nashville. Now, a story that I love more than that stadium, our good friend Roger Fregoso wrote this story. Corps of Engineers abandons plan for Cook Recreation Area. All right, an unpopular proposal to lease and develop hundreds of acres of Cook Recreation Area abandoned by the U.S. Army Corps, causing local residents who oppose the idea to celebrate the decision. This is a great story where we come together for a good cause. They want to take all this 300 acres on the lake and give it to private companies and to build stuff and everything that goes on over there, houses, all that. And they said no, the opposition. People win, intern.
Love it. I love it. And Roger is the man.
Roger's a great reporter. But I love this. I mean, they stopped it. And
it's great.
Even, look at John Cooper came out and said hi.
JC.
Keep Cook Recreation Area public. Great job, everybody who got involved in this. I grew up in that side of town. That stuff should remain like it is right now. It does not need to be developed at all. Let people enjoy the lake. That's one of the few things left around here to do that, so enjoy the lake.
There you go.
You ever go to the lake, intern? I bet not. I bet you get sunburned, don't you?
I do pretty easily, but I have gone to the lake a couple times with some friends where they had that rope swing.
Oh, yeah.
And I somehow always avoided getting on the rope swing, but then one time I did try to do it. You have to swing off as you go. Like you have to give yourself like the run, and then you do I just picked the rope up and then just jumped off the cliff. Nice. And yeah.
Does this story have an ending?
It does. Well, I'm just saying the lag ended and then I fell in the water and it hurt. That's all. People would be concerned.
All right, here's the banner, front page, 1962. Hey, no more stories like that if you don't mind.
No, I mean, I'll never tell another story again as long as I live. Never ever.
This came out 1957, front page of the Nashville Banner. And look, man, there's a awful story about a fire that destroyed a house in Hickman County in Centerville. This guy wants to buy Hume Fog for $750,000 downtown. That property where Hume Fog is now is probably worth about $30 million, just to know that.
Is Hume Fog not there anymore? They don't do the high school?
No, it's there, a high school, but that property.
Oh, right.
Hume Fog's a great school. It's right there.
Awesome. It's like Hogwarts. Yeah.
So, all right. So, intern, I know you like this too. Let's move on down the line. This is a great story. I mean, the paper is just chock full of great stories. Look at this. Antioch to get Chick-fil-A supply and distribution center. So, the Polynesian sauce that you like, you can go over there and get in Antioch now.
I like Chick-fil-A sauce a little bit better, but that's awesome. Yeah, people
okay.
Pull through.
But it's like every day we read this paper, Bill Lee's bringing more jobs to this state. I love Bill Lee. I don't care what you think. But I like jobs. I like people being employed. I like people feeling good about themselves. And every time there's Bill Lee bringing new companies and new jobs.
I'm a fan.
And Chick-fil-A distribution center. So we can get over and get it. Then you can get your Chick-fil-A sauce, and I'll get Polynesian sauce.
All right. You get a bucket, I get a bucket.
All right, intern, look at this. January sports betting in state sets record. Great story by Tom Wood about how much was bet last month in the state of Tennessee. $386 million gross handle was reported for January by the Sports Wagering Advisory Council, raising to more than $3.4 billion, the gross amount wagered since online gaming became legal in November of 2020.
And they say the payouts right over the underneath, and that's just
for last month, yeah. So last week in Super Bowl came in $23 million. They paid out nearly $20 million. So they profited $3 million off of Sunday in the Super Bowl.
One day, not even one day, 4 hours.
Here's what Mary Beth Thomas, executive director of that council, says. Clearly, Tennesseans are enjoying online sports wagering. You think so?
Yeah.
I mean, that is.
Or are we just addicted? I'm just kidding. I'm joking.
Well, in October 2021, more than $375 million was wagered. And Tennesseans won about $7 million more than they did for Super Bowl, what's that, 55 in Tampa, when they collected $12 million of their bets. I mean, this is amazing. Did you bet on Super Bowl? I bet you did, didn't you?
I did, but I did a dumb parlay, and I said that the guy, I did. I lost. I just lost.
I lost everything, too, as well.
What
I did parlays. I did who's going to the first touchdown scored. I missed all that stuff.
Yeah, that Perrine guy, who's Joe Mixon's backup, didn't touch the ball until he didn't get that yard that they needed, that third one. Yeah. So.
Well, maybe he'll. That's what's called sports gambling, right, intern?
I wonder if anybody. Yeah.
NHL Nashville Predators fined their head coach $25,000 for inappropriate conduct in of a loss to Washington the other night. I can't find out what he did. He looks like here he is right here. He looks like a villain from a Die Hard movie.
Yeah, he's like, stay here. I'm going to go kill them.
Right. So inappropriate conduct. I don't know what when you think inappropriate conduct, your mind automatically goes to something that it shouldn't, something he did.
Like what, Joe?
Flip somebody off or something,
A gesture.
Inappropriate conduct is a wide range of anything that could happen. So that's but it wouldn't say what it was.
Must have been pretty bad.
It must have been. Anyway, the Nashville Predators back on the ice tonight. They take on the Carolina Hurricanes. Here we go. Come on up. Come on. There we go. Nashville is going the other way. Carolina's won 5 straight games. So that game tonight, Friday night over in Raleigh, North Carolina. Intern, you ever been to Raleigh, North Carolina?
I haven't. I have not. I never
don't
have.
Get out much, do you? You go to the Alps.
I go to the Alps. Yes, Aspen, ski a lot. Breckenridge.
I like it. Here's your horoscope for the day. Read the Taurus horoscope. Take hold of whatever situation you find yourself in. Use your strengths to push forward. All right? So I need you to push forward. Today, when you go skiing, push forward.
All right. Awesome.
You will gain support if you are direct and honest. Tell the ski instructor you can't ski about your concerns, hitting a tree, and intentions, making it down 100%. Focus on self-improvement, not trying to change others.
So when he gives me tips, I'll be like, just, hey, I got this.
Yeah. Cool. Bingo. Look, Bill Street Music Festival in Memphis announces a lineup which is better than Bonnaroo. Look at this. Van Morrison, Lil Wayne, Smashing Pumpkins, Sarah McLachlan, Foo Fighters, 3 6 Mafia, and Death Cab for Cutie. Also, Lindsey Buckingham, Weezer, and DaBaby are playing. Gimme DaBaby are playing down in Memphis.
I've been to a Memphis in May festival, and it was awesome. Snoop Dogg played. It was so cool.
Did he really? Oh, that's when was that?
2013, I believe, or 14.
You're still in high school then. Your parents should not let you down there.
I know. I snuck out. I'm just joking. I was in college.
Right. Make sure you join our good friend Devin O'Day this morning across these same Main Street media platforms. Her show, Main Street Today, as I tell you every day, is the opposite of our show. Fun, informative, encouraging, educating. Devin O'Day is simply the best, and we love her.
Yes.
All right, time for Comic Strip Tease, brought to you by
Possibly You.
So today's one, we find it because we just chock full of all the cartoons that goes on today. We're going to do another Blondie. Here it is. And playing the voice of Blondie will be the intern, and I'm playing the voice of Dagwood as Bill Clinton. All right, you good, intern?
Yes, this is off the fly, by the way. Everyone.
Okay, just go.
Here we go.
Take it.
I think the sofa might be a good bet. Dear, it looks like you forgot to put the chicken in the oven while I was out.
I'm sorry, honey.
I'll see what else I can come up with for dinner.
Well, look, sweetie, after the ball game was over, I decided to have a quick cat nap. I ate a big turkey sandwich, and I guess it made me sleepy. Once my head hit the pillow, I was a goner. Honey, did you hear what I said? Blondie, what a waste of some perfectly good alibis.
I'm packing my things and I'm leaving.
Hit the sounder, dude. Come on.
Oh, here we go. Ready? Oh, guys.
Oh, we rehearsed that this morning. And you couldn't give it done. All right, we're off and running. Oh, man. Oh, it's after 7:10. Our boss is watching. Oh, man. All right. Coming up next, there's a special event happening for the next 6 Fridays in Donaldson that benefits a fantastic organization that I love so much. We're going to tell you how you can be a part of this. It's coming up next. You're watching Mornings on Main Street.
And I can't think of anything more important than buying and selling a new home, except for one thing, and that's finding a new home for a displaced pet here in the Middle Tennessee area.
We got Mr. Charlie out at Lucky Farms Animal Rescue, a sweet little pit bull named Luna at Mount Juliet Animal Control. Please help us find her a home. We're getting him back to on all 4 paws, but we need someone to take him home.
Hunter Briley, Regal Realty Group, proud sponsor of Pet of the Week. He was the first one to hop on board, 4 or 5 months ago. Let's bring in our good friend Hunter Briley from Regal Realty Group, who joins us this morning. My man, how are you, buddy?
He doesn't even know he's missing a leg. He's that sweet. I know somebody out there has a place in their home for him.
Thank you so much, Joe, for all your help and work that we're doing on this. I'm so excited to be part of Pet of the Week every single week.
Love you, Big Joe. Love you bunches. See you.
Hero, man. Okay, welcome back to the Mornings on Main Street live. Look at the T-Dot Smartway camera downtown. It's cold outside. It was warm yesterday, but it was raining. That front came through. Everything seems to be okay. And it's cold. Welcome to February, my friends. All right, welcome back to Mornings on Main Street. We love the show, what we get to do every day, because we love to spread positivity and great events that are happening around our community. We got one that's happening today at 9 o'clock, but also for the next 5 or 6 Fridays going forward. It's really cool. Let's bring in Colleen Smallwood, a yoga instructor, and our good friend Kara Boo from Family Voices of Tennessee. Ladies, good morning to you. Thank you for doing this.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Let's start with you, Kara, first with Family Voices. This event at Donaldson Hot Yoga is benefiting you guys. Every Friday at 9 o'clock, a class is being offered, a yoga class. And in the class, donations are accepted. All donations go to Family Voices of Tennessee, which I love, and you guys do a great job. How great was it when you heard what they're going to do for you guys?
I was super stoked. So I've known Colleen for quite some time, and I've also been a part of the yoga community for quite some time. I'm also a yoga instructor as well as, director of Family Voices of Tennessee. So it's really awesome to kind of see those two things that I love so much combined. So when Colleen reached out to me, I was very excited about this. This is something that Family Voices has not been a part of as of yet, but I think it opens the door for other folks to see what we do.
Colleen, you're teaching the class. I know yoga for some, when I took it, can be a little bit at first because I'm a little insecure, a little intimidating, but This is a gentle yoga class, which I'm understanding, open to all. What a great idea. Are you going to be teaching the class?
I will be teaching the class. I've been teaching restorative and gentle for about 15 years, along with other forms of yoga, but it really is for all levels. We use a lot of props, a lot of different breathing techniques that you can take forward into your day, into the rest of the next 6 weeks. And it's just a really beautiful opportunity to donate to a great cause, and for Family Voices of Tennessee, which I love. And it is titled Head to Heart. So we really are going to be working through not only opening up our body, opening up our heart, but really just learning how to chill with some breath, some breathing, some meditation, and some movement. So I would love for everybody to come out. You can go to Donaldson Hot Yoga, their website. You can go to MindBody and just sign up. And it's cash donation, or if you have a card on file, we can donate there. 100% of the proceeds go to Family Voices of Tennessee. And I am so thankful for Kara and you, Big Joe, for organizing this. Thank you so much.
Oh, I see. That's the power of social media. I ran across this the other night on social media and I saw this and I was like, and I texted Kara immediately, like, we have to get this on here. Kara as well. I like the fact that, free and donations are gladly accepted. And some people have big hearts. And if they need to know what Family Voices, briefly tell people what Family Voices is and what they do, because I tell people all the time, what you guys do you're angels on this earth for what the passion you guys bring. But explain Family Voices for those.
So Family Voices of Tennessee, we are a statewide organization that we provide information and resources for families that have kids with special health care needs, chronic illnesses, and disabilities. So we cover all diagnoses. All of our staff that I have across the state, we are also all parents of kids with special health care needs, chronic illnesses, or disabilities. All of our programs that we offer for families are going to be 100% free. So a family can call in and just, if they're wanting to talk to somebody else that is going through the same thing that they're going through, then we're here for them. If they need additional resources on how they're eligible for Medicaid or how to navigate our crazy healthcare system, then we're able to help them as well. If they want to be empowered to sit on a state committee or talk to a legislator and really do serious system change, then we're there too. So we are that bridging block, but for families to kind of come to us to get that help, because we understand exactly what it is of having a child with a special health care need, chronic illness, and disability. We also have youth programs. So for our kiddos that are going through that transition age from 14 to 21, that they can build a community with themselves so they don't feel so alone.
Also, correct me if I'm wrong, but you guys, and I hate to say it this way, but what having a child with a special needs and disability is, correct? All of that work there? That's
right. So our entire staff, myself included, we all have a child or we are a person with a disability ourselves.
Yeah. Colleen, to start this and come up with this, it starts today at 9:00 and runs through March 26th. When you do classes like this and you're benefiting such a great thing, I mean, what a wonderful thing, and what a wonderful way to start the weekend off with benefiting a great organization and doing yoga as well.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And we are thrilled. And there are all kinds of props. There's comfort, there's bolsters, blocks, pillows. We're gonna relax and restore. And what a great way to get ourselves ready to take care of ourselves, and then in turn help take care of others. So
explain the hot yoga part for people. Like, oh, I'm not going there, it's too hot. I mean, I've done
this. Is not hot yoga. This is not hot yoga. It
okay,
may be
good.
It's going to be nice and warm and relaxing in there, but it's not hot yoga. This is not a super active practice. It's really more about, like I said, kind of calming, learning specific breathing techniques, which in turn we can use for the rest of our life. And really just opening up the heart. A lot of times we end up sitting so hunched over, working all day long
right.
over computers or driving in traffic now. And so it's really more about aligning, relaxing, and focusing on bringing our intentions of our head straight to our heart, which is what we are doing at Donaldson Hot Yoga with Family Voices of Tennessee, because our intention is to benefit Family Voices of Tennessee.
I love it. I love what you're doing, Colleen, but also at the same time, when you get in there, I always fall asleep halfway through the class.
That's fine. That's perfect.
Really?
Sure. Make it your practice, Joe.
I just get in the corner and I fall asleep because it's so relaxing. You got the music, and I cannot do half the stretches anyway, but I try. But it's just so, I don't know, for that hour or so, I mean, you're taken to another place mentally, which is fantastic.
Absolutely.
And you want to take a class from Colleen. She's amazing. She will, if she puts you to sleep, then that's a good thing, right? She's done her job.
I love that. Now, Kara, same time, you're a yoga instructor too, right?
I am a yoga instructor. And that's how Colleen and I met, was through the yoga community.
What does yoga do for you?
So for me, yoga is my way of kind of releasing. It is something that I can call my own, that I can take a step back and just be in a place, whether or not it is restorative yoga or it's hot yoga. I am in that room and I'm putting all my focus in that time. So it is, we always preach, whether or not we were teaching other families or just within our staff, about self-care and making sure that we take care of ourselves as parents and caregivers of kids with special healthcare needs. So yoga is my form of self-care.
Fantastic.
And I think it's very important.
Well done. Colleen, what do you hope people get out of this class every Friday at 9:00?
Following up on what Kara said, really truly self-care, because it really starts with being able to take care of ourselves before we can care for another. You can only, give what you have, and so it's a method of kind of filling ourselves and relaxing. And if it's sleeping in the corner, Big Joe, that is totally fine. Totally, maybe you need a nap, and it's okay, because it's meant to relax. It's meant to calm our fight, and just really calming, taking care of yourself, self-care. There are many different avenues of that, whether it's very active with hot yoga or more restorative and gentle. So I would love to see anybody come out.
I hope you raise $5,000 every Friday. Colleen, if we're coming out, what do we need to bring if we're a newbie to the yoga world?
A yoga mat. That would be great. We've got some there, but if you want to bring your own yoga mat, and then just whatever comfortable clothing you have. It does not have to be any kind of fancy lycra clothing, anything like that. It can be whatever you are comfortable in. And you can wear socks in there. You can have your bare feet. It does not matter.
Do we need to go sign up or just show up?
It would be great to sign up if you go to either Donaldson Hot Yoga website or through MindBody, and you'll see a class there, and it says free, and you just go ahead and click on that, make sure you're signed up, so that way when you come in, I've got all your information. And then, like I said, you can either have donations directly right there, cash or card.
Love it. Colleen, thank you so much. Kara, again, you know what I think about you. Thank you for your hard work and your dedication to these families. And again, I hope it's a massive success. We'll keep spreading the world, ladies. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're awesome.
All right. Kara Boo Adams, and then Kara Adams Boo, and then it was Colleen Smallwood. So Donaldson Hot Yoga. Just Google Donaldson Hot Yoga. You'll see that all the donations go to Family Voices every Friday at 9 a.m. They're doing this. Such a wonderful cause. And I'm telling you, you need to know more about Family Voices and the job they do in our state. They are simply fantastic and such wonderful people. All right, we're going to take a break and come back. There's another event happening next Thursday night at one of the best places, I think, in the entire country, and it's in our backyard. We'll tell you what that is. That's coming up next. You're watching Mornings on Main Street.
Welcome to Main Street Nashville. Our newly launched e-edition allows you to read our paper online from anywhere in the world. You are in control of how and when you read or listen. Subscribers can access our e-edition online at mainstreet-nashville.com or on a smartphone or tablet using our Main Street Nashville app. In a browser, today's and all previous issues are available at the click of a button. Main Street Nashville is fully responsive. Click and drag your cursor to move the paper left and right. To see photos and text at a larger scale, double-click on a page Clicking print will allow you to print an article or crossword at your convenience. View photo galleries and videos by clicking the icon on an image. Click play on videos once the screen appears. Main Street Nashville's e-edition is a simple, new way to interact with and consume news. Access the full e-edition of Main Street Nashville on your computer, tablet, or smartphone. Read whatever you want, whenever you want. If you have any questions, we're here to help. Call us at 615-527-4104 or email us at news@mainstreetnash.com.
All right, welcome back to Mornings on Main Street. That's I-65 out by Rivergate. It's cold. Commute looks good, though, so be careful as you make your way around Middle Tennessee today. The weekend is here. All right, next Thursday night, February 24th, at a place that I love and I think everybody needs to visit about 5 times a year, the Hermitage. They're having Presidential Trivia Night hosted by Nashville's media darling. I mean, who else would you get for this big event than myself? Thank you. So let's bring in, from the Hermitage, Ann D. McLean with more about this. Good morning, ma'am. How are you?
I am so good. And Joe, I'm impressed. In that short little break, you were snowboarding and then you were in outer space. And then here you are again.
I mean, there's a reason I'm a Renaissance man. It's little things like that. So welcome in. Thank you for this. Look, let's talk about the event next Thursday night. We all love trivia. We all love presidential trivia. We all love the Hermitage. I mean, this is a win-win for so many things. Talk about this event on Thursday night and what all we can expect.
We are really excited. Presidential Trivia Night is back. This is the probably 4th or 5th time we've had this over the course of the last couple of years. But we are really excited to have you, Big Joe, as our trivia host. So this will take place in our cafe space. Doors open at 6 o'clock. You can come and have dinner at Bailey & Cato. That's our new restaurant that's on site. Grab a glass of wine or a craft beer from Natchez Hills Winery while you're there. Trivia begins at 7. And I know, Joe, just from who you are, questions are going to be amazing.
Yes, they are. So I'm working on questions and all that. You guys have done this in the past. It's been wildly successful, and I'm so glad you're doing it again and being part of this. Why do you think trivia nights like this at the Hermitage are always successful?
People love trivia. You know, you got the people that travel around and they do trivia at various places across town. For us, it's amazing to do because we can focus our questions on, you know, a broad range of things. I know you're focusing your questions on presidents and just national history in general, but we have such an amazing space and we are always so excited to have different events on our property to be able to showcase the different spaces that we offer. So, you know, as I said, this one will be in our cafe. It's a good opportunity for us to introduce Bailey & Cato and Natchez Hills to the local community. And we've got some great prizes. I'm really excited about the prizes that we have in store.
I think it's great. And, you know, we talked yesterday. I mean, you guys have so much more to offer than just the building where Andrew Jackson lived. I mean, you got the winery there, you got all kinds of things that going on there. And it's great. I tell you this every time I go over there. I love the parking lot because people think I'm a stalker, but I'm looking at all the license plates. I mean, you got cars from literally all over the country that come to the Hermitage.
We do. I mean, we are an attraction in Nashville. And so definitely tourism and the people that are in town visiting Nashville, those are who we're going after. But it's also the local community. I mean, you mentioned coming out 5 or 6 times a year. We do offer memberships. So, you know, if you visit twice, it pays for membership. It allows you year-round access to the grounds, the different tours that we offer. You get discounts at events like Trivia Night. So we have 1,100 acres. Literally, it is that big. And I didn't realize how big it was until I started working there, but it is 1,120 acres. It's presidential history. There are walking trails. We have an audio tour. There are different types of tours that we offer. It's a great place to bring your dog and have a picnic on the grounds. Just so much to offer. And so we are always excited to bring people out for whatever reason to just showcase the property.
I think one of the things that you guys do, Andy, that's vastly underrated is the museum before the tour starts, to go in there and see the carriage that Andrew Jackson rode into D.C. and all the other artifacts there. I've been in that thing probably 25 times, and every time I go, I find something else unique and very cool about Andrew Jackson, about the Hermitage, or about people that came there. I mean, so that thing to me is underrated, and I just love it. I could talk about that for a whole hour, a segment about that, how cool that is.
It is cool. I mean, we have 800,000 artifacts in our collection. And so the museum, we just showcase, just a very small fragment of all of the artifacts that we do have. But you did mention Jackson's carriage. Obviously, he was president in the 1800s. And so we don't have Air Force One, but we've got his carriage on display. And it really is moving. It takes you back to what life was like in the 1800s. And Jackson, I think this is something that we Middle Tennesseans need to be proud of. He chose to live in Nashville. He chose to live in Nashville before the presidency, and he came back to Nashville after the presidency. And I think that's something we need to be proud of.
I love it too. I read someplace also that he used to I had a horse track, and I might be wrong about this, but I think I read this correctly, that down by Coles and where Target is, he had a horse track down there and run the horses along the river. I mean, there's so much more beyond what the Hermitage is that's very cool about Andrew Jackson and what he did for Middle Tennessee.
Exactly. I mean, like you said, every time you come, you learn something new. I work there, and every day I go to work, I learn something new. So it's not just something you go and you do once and check off your list. If you're in the area, every time you come, you're able to learn something new about Jackson and about that period and how it shaped our country to where we are today.
I love it. All right, so we'll put the graphic up again, the intern will, for Presidential Trivia Night. And I know sometimes when you say things like, hey, only a few tickets remain, hop on board. But literally, only a few tickets remain for this thing sold out on Thursday night.
That's right. We have just a few left. We do have to cap this event because of the space that we're in. But it's going to be a really fun night. All of the information for it is on our website, thehermitage.com. Like I said, if you're a member, you get a discount on tickets. But even if you're not, tickets are only $10, and you get to come hang out with Joe, and you get to come hang out with me. So what more fun can we have?
It'll be fun, and then we'll have prizes, and then we'll have all kind of cool things to give with. I mean, it's going to be a fun night. I'm most excited about, because I had no idea that you guys, until we started doing this, had that cafe and the wine and everything. I think that's very cool that you guys have that there.
It is cool. And, the cafe and the winery space, those are something that you can just come in and visit at any time. You don't have to have a ticket to the Hermitage. So it's a great place to grab dinner, grab lunch. If you just want to drink after work, you can come by and see the folks over at Natchez, listen to some live music. And so, getting into that space Thursday night for trivia will allow us opportunity to show that stuff to our people that are coming.
You said live music. Can I bring my guitar and play?
Live music, except for you, Joe.
Yes. Fantastic answer. All right, Andy, thank you so much. I will see you Thursday night, and I'm looking forward to this. I hope we can do this a monthly thing. It's really good. It's so much fun for everybody. So, again, thank you, and I'll see you Thursday.
Thank you.
All right, that's it. Andy McLean with the Hermitage. Again, Presidential Trivia Night. Go to the website, and there are not many tickets left. I don't think I've ever hosted a sold-out event, so I'm excited for this on Thursday night. All the trivia, and I got the questions. I'm about a third of the way through the questions. It'll be a lot of fun. So if you can come out Thursday night, do that, and we'll have a good time. All right, back with more. You're watching Mornings on Main Street.
Every year, it costs Tennessee more than $15 million to clean up roadside litter. It's time to keep your trash to yourself and our roadways clear, because nobody trashes Tennessee.
It was just a few drinks. I'm good.
I thought it was good.
After every game, we always have a few. It's no big deal. It was no big deal.
Hey, I can hold my liquor. I thought I could hold my liquor.
Is your roof in need of repairs? Maybe it's time for a full roof replacement. If so, choose Middle Tennessee's #1 rated roofer. Tim Leeper Roofing has provided the Nashville area with outstanding residential and commercial services for nearly 2 decades. And with hundreds of 5-star reviews, Tim Leeper Roofing has satisfied thousands of homeowners. To schedule a free and honest estimate, find us online at timleeperroofing.com.
Come on, band, play. I'm paying you good money for this. Now play louder. All right, welcome back. Oh, are we on? Okay, hey, everybody. Welcome back to Mornings on Main Street. Having a great band. Sounds great. Can't wait to celebrate with you guys after the show, Pink Slip. All right, let's welcome in. Welcome back to the show, Mornings on Main Street. Let's welcome in our good friend Chase McCabe, who is in Daytona Beach, Florida. Chase, thanks for doing this. I know you're busy. Thanks for doing this.
Hey, anything for you, JoJo. You know you're my guy, so happy to. Well, really, it's the intern. You know, the intern asks, and I just say, okay, of course. But no, yeah, good to be here.
How was it last night down at Daytona? Did you go to that little twin 150 thing they had there?
The dual 150s. I did. Yeah, it was awesome, and it was like that was the first time in about 5 years that I've been down here, and I stood on pit road. I had a great view. I went and stood at an empty pit box because they didn't have all the the pit crews out there because they split the teams up in the races. So it was right at the start finish line, and it was just awesome hearing the sound and seeing the crowd and just smelling everything. It was just it was great to be here.
What do you guys have coverage plans for? I know you have your podcast, Chasing Checkers. Anything else you guys got planned?
Yeah, we're going to do so I'll be in and out of the midday show today from 10 to 2 with some special coverage, having some different guests on. Emmett Smith is going to be here, Joe. Like, how cool is that? Emmett Smith.
Oh, that's right. He's got a car.
Yeah, he's got an Xfinity Series car with Jesse Iwuji. So he's going to be doing a press conference. And so I'm going to try. I have a feeling I'm going to get a stiff arm, but, we'll see. I'm going to see if I can get a few minutes with him. But, yeah, so tomorrow we'll be on 9 to 11 for a special Saturday Chasing Checkers, and then Sunday 8 to 10, the morning of the Daytona 500. And we will air the Daytona 500 on 102.5, the game starting at 12:30 on Sunday. So really looking forward to it. Got some guests lined up, and we'll see who we get. Jeff Gordon did a press conference last night. Talked to him for a little bit, so should be pretty cool.
You know what I love about this, Chase, with you is about 5 years ago. I mean, you've always been in NASCAR, but when people are like, NASCAR, nobody cares. But now that it's had this rebirth, you're on the front end of that. So you've become sort of a leader in Middle Tennessee about NASCAR and racing and all that stuff. So I kudos to you, my man, for never giving up faith.
Yeah, I mean, it was funny. Like, there were people that were like, yeah, do we really need a show on this? Do we need to talk about this? Like, and I, obviously knowing the industry and hearing things that they were wanting to come back to the market, whether it was the fairgrounds or do something else, I was like, we got to get ahead of this. And we did, and it's paid off. And so now we're your home for racing in Middle Tennessee. We have the Ally 400. We have my show, obviously. We're going to be doing some stuff with the fairgrounds, and then the Big Machine Music City Grand Prix as well. So it was just good to get in front of it. And now I'm in Daytona, and so it's fun. It's going to be my third 500, so I'm looking forward to it.
All right, so while you're talking racing, I got to get your thoughts on this, Chase. I'm going to pull up the story that came out yesterday about Nissan Stadium. They're not going to remodel it because it could cost too much money. So now they're going to possibly build a new stadium. Your thoughts on this, Chaser? You don't have to hold in. You can tell us. Interesting point.
If this is what they end up doing, this is the right move. Yeah, you still got me. If this is the right move, or I think this is the right move for the stadium. I think just putting lipstick on a pig, so to speak, is not going to help.
Right.
And so I think they need to look at just completely redoing it, because if you're going to pay $800 million to renovate the current stadium and it's $1 billion to build a new one, what are we talking about here? Like, right. I know we're talking about millions, but it doesn't make sense to sink a lot of money. It's like a car. If they tell you that, hey, it's going to cost you $6,000 to fix your car, but it's only worth $7,000, just buy a new car. That's just kind of where you're at that point. So I think that the Titans and the city, they need to be smart about it. And it sounds like they are. It sounds like they've been talking like, hey, what are we doing? Let's just build a new one.
It's funny. Somebody brought up, dome stadiums and like the one they got in California. SoFi is not a domed stadium. People are like comparing what Nashville should build to the one in California. It's not. It's open air. It's just got a big, huge roof on top of that. My thing is, Chase, is I don't think we should build an 80,000 seat stadium. Build one that holds about 55. Make it really nice, because more people are watching at home now anyway, and make it a dome. You save money. It's kind of quaint, cozy, and then you got your stadium. But they're not going to listen to me.
Well, I think the important part here, and you know this, Joe, having lived here your whole life, I think the problem with Nashville is we've grown so much, but nobody that was in charge anticipated the growth. It's like why the interstates are like they are, and we have so much traffic, because nobody thought 3 steps ahead of maybe instead of 3 lanes, we should do 5, or something like that. Let's think for the future. And so that stadium, as you know, was built on the cheap. The city wanted the team. Bud Adams that was their words. Bud Adams wanted to move here, but he wanted to do it cheap. And so they got their money's worth and then some out of that place. Now let's look ahead and let's think beyond just a Titans game on a Sunday, which is, only 8 Sundays a year or 9 in some. So let's think about Final Fours. Let's think about national championships, Super Bowls, WrestleManias, things like that. And so, be where you can. If 55 is what it holds for a Titans game, that's great. But be able to expand for those big events, so we can keep bringing those big events to our city.
I totally agree. All right, Chase, you guys are the 102.5, the Predators flagship station. I got to ask you this question, Chase. John Hines fined $25,000 for inappropriate conduct. I can't find out what he did. Do you know what he did, Chase?
I missed it. It was at the end of the game Tuesday night, and I was at that game, but I wasn't necessarily paying attention. I know he was not very happy and outspoken towards the officials at the time, so that's probably what it was. But hey, you know what? If the coach is fighting for his players and fighting for his team, then what's $25K? And he is definitely a player's coach. I like John a lot. He has done a really nice job redefining the identity of this team. And it was ironic that they were playing the Peter Laviolette-led Washington Capitals, because, he obviously had to come in and redefine the identity of this team when he took over for Barry Trotz. So that's just what happens when you make a coaching change. But whatever it was, I'm sure he had the right reasons.
So my thing, Chase, is when I hear the words inappropriate conduct, I read Scoop Nashville all the time, so I know what inappropriate conduct could mean. Did he moon the refs, maybe? I mean, that's...
it's like is this like you on a Saturday night back in the day at like Silverados or something?
That's right, like, man. There's a lot of... I'd be mooning people left and right. Oh, that's... All right, so, but we don't know... Maybe we'll find out soon, but I couldn't find it anywhere.
Yeah, I don't know. But it's if you say something bad about a ref, that's typically deemed inappropriate.
Okay, well, now we know. Glad that John Hines won't end up on Scoop Nashville. All right, Chase, don't go anywhere. We're going to do celebrity birthdays. The intern tied your record yesterday. Oh. He's won 6 straight shows. So celebrity birthdays, you have a chance to retake the lead, Chase. That's next. So don't go anywhere. The very popular celebrity birthdays is next. You're watching Mornings on Main Street.
Talking Trash, the show that's going to end littering. Brought to you by Nobody Trashes Tennessee. How was that? That fast part, the end felt rushed. I'm going to do it one more time, Claire. Talking Trash, the show that's going to end littering. Brought to you by Nobody Trashes Tennessee. Ooh, how was that? Claire, that sound about right? It felt good to me. She feels me. Nobody trashes Tennessee on my watch.
It's just a few cocktails at happy hour. It's just a few cocktails at happy hour.
You really good try. There aren't any cops around. I didn't think there were any cops around.
I drink and drive all the time.
Sir, you've been in a serious crash. I need you to hang on, okay? Love your name, sir. You are right now.
All right, welcome back to Mornings on Main Street. Oh, we had a little technology problem there with the T-Dot SmartWay camera. There it is. It's cold outside, my friends. Make your way around Middle Tennessee today. Be safe, stay warm, and bad weather's already moved out, so we're good with that. All right, you know what time it is? It's time for celebrity birthdays. Yes, on the menu today, hamburgers at Donaldson Cafe and Catering, one of my favorite places to eat in all of Middle Tennessee. Stop by there and check them out. They do a fantastic job. All right, so you see the leaderboard on the right there, Chaser. You are in the intern, 6 and 6. Alan Bell got up to 4, and then Jason Gooseby at 4. So I got the two leaders on the show today.
Here we go. Batting a line out.
Let's go.
All right, first birthday today we'll have coming your way. Chaser, you're first. You're the guest. How old is Yoko Ono?
Ooh. 88.
Oh, no. Let's do 77.
She's 89. Chaser already out of the gate on top.
I knew she was up there.
Actress Sybil Shepherd. She is a Tennessee girl. She's from Memphis. How old is Sybil Shepherd?
In her 70s, 75?
73.
72. Tied at 1.
Nice.
1-1. Actor John Travolta.
He was in just kidding.
Lots of things. 60.
Let me go 58.
He is 68.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Game show host Vanna White. How old is Vanna White from Wheel of Fortune?
63.
I'm going to go 71.
65. Chaser's up 2-1. Oh, actor Matt Dillon.
Matt Dillon.
Not the Gunsmoke character, but the actor.
He was in You, Me, and Dupree, right?
He was. Look at Chase frozen. Chase, your face is frozen.
Delay game.
Intern, look at Chase's face. Oh my goodness. Chasing
Hang on.
Daytona Beach. Chase, how old you say?
I don't even remember. 57.
What was
All
the?
right, he said 57. Intern, go.
What was the? I forgot the person. Who is it?
Matt Dillon.
Matt Dillon. He is 44.
He's 58. Chaser's up 3-1.
Ridiculous. Such a be delayed game. Flag pushback for 10 yards.
Dr. Dre. Today's Dr. Dre's birthday. By the way, he got his medical degree at Sears and Roebuck.
Wait, did he really?
Yep.
Cool, man.
He got his degree on the streets, man. Come on.
It's the streets with a C.
Look at Chase's face. It's frozen.
it looks like he's thinking like really hard about it. It's like, I know, Trey.
Chase's face is frozen. Look at it. Oh, this is great. Intern, how old is Dr. Dre?
56.
56. Chaser, where are you? Chaser, he's back.
Wait, I'm back.
Oh, Chase, how old's Dr. Dre?
Dr. Dre, 50. He's 57 because I looked this up before the Super Bowl. 57.
All right, well.
So then since you looked
that
it up.
answer is disqualified.
That's not true. I didn't look mine up.
Yeah.
But you know what? Intern got 56. So, intern, you get it.
Thank you.
3-2, Chaser. Molly Ringwald, the actress.
53.
56.
54. Chaser's up 4-2. Well done. All right, let's go down here. Singer Dennis DeYoung, the lead singer of Styx. Dennis DeYoung.
72.
I'm going to go 64.
75.
Okay, no one gets it.
Nope. Let's see who else. Wow, there are some really bad, never heard of. Let's see. Actor Jess Walton from Young and the Restless.
My favorite soap. Hey, Chase, there you are. Yeah. That connection's hanging on by a thread.
Look at Chase.
Who? I don't even know who did you say?
Jess Walton.
What did you say?
Jess Walton from Young and the Restless.
Oh, 75.
30. Oh, 75. I'm going to go 38.
76. Chaser's up 5-2. He could tie the record again.
Wait. That was 3 away, right? You said 75. Wait, what did you say?
You said 30. What you said 35.
No, I know I'm wrong. I know I'm wrong.
Yeah.
What did he
Chase
say?
said 75.
And she was
76.
Oh, okay. All right, let
Well
me check
done.
that. I'll get back to you on that. See if that
Actress Greta Sachi. She was in some Harrison Ford movies back in the day. I forget what the name of one was.
64.
Let's do 58.
She's 62, and with that, Chase tied the record, 6-2. All right, Chase. Here's one more for you. Let's go with the drummer Robbie Bachman of Bachman Turner Overdrive. The drummer, the original drummer of Bachman Turner Overdrive, not Bachman, Bachman.
76.
I'll go 74.
69. But you tied it, Chase. You tied the record. The best part, though, your screen froze 4 times, and you had different looks at every screen. And I'm in tears.
I can't wait to. Yes, it was.
Tears. Chase, enjoy Daytona. We'll be listening to you all weekend on ESPN 102.5 The Game. Thanks, brother. We'll see you next week.
See you, Chase.
Thanks, guys.
Intern, I'm sorry, man. I couldn't stop laughing.
Oh, that was funny. That was funny. He did show why he is the champ. So
he did. All right. Have a good weekend, brother. Get well. I'll see you Monday.
All right, man. Sounds good. See you.
All right. Again, go to our YouTube page at Main Street Nashville. Click on Mornings on Main Street. All the segments, excuse me, will be there. Intern does a great job of posting all that stuff. And then feel free to share and enjoy. Again, thanks for watching us on a Friday. Hope you guys have a great week. Remember, when you go out today in the world, be nice, be kind, smile, let people in traffic open doors. Just be cool. And remember, nobody cares about your CrossFit workout unless you're doing it for charity. And always remember this, nobody ever went broke by giving. We'll see you guys Monday.